Ten Hag faces a Louis van Gaal scenario as he heads towards an FA Cup final and the sack. It was back in 2016 that his fellow Dutchman led United to silverware at Wembley with a 2-1 win over Crystal Palace, only to be dumped a few days later, having finished 5th in the Premier League.
Manchester United probably won't even finish that high, but will be favourites to reach Wembley with Coventry in their cup semi-final. The problem then is it will be either Thursday night's opponents Chelsea or treble winners Manchester City in the final.
The result may not make a difference, with new part owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe present at the club's latest implosion on Thursday night when they conceded twice in injury time to lose 4-3 at Chelsea. Ten Hag admits the late aberrations his side is experiencing are proving expensive, and he is set to pay the ultimate price.
Read more. Man United NEWSRED temper Maguire booked after full-time as Man United set new unwanted record versus Chelsea. Hot Wheels winner VW Tiguan R plus £10,000 or £40,000 cash alternative from just 89p with our code. They have thrown away 5 points in 6 days, conceding 3 goals in injury time. That is 4 points gained from the last 15 available in the league now, and the win was against relegation-threatened Everton.
Not good enough. Ten Hag says he continues to search for consistency. Most read in football. HAG enough. Ten Hag snaps at TNT Sports. Jules breach for ridiculous Man United question. Red temper Maguire booked after full-time as Man United set new unwanted record versus Chelsea. Bed Devils entire. Man United 11 asleep for Palmer winner with Rashford looking wrong way. Chelsea 4 Man United 3 Palmer seals hat-trick in 101st min as Red Devils crumble in Thriller Casino special. Best casino welcome offers, but consistency is not the problem. In the previous 10 seasons, the club have finished an average 22 points behind the league winners.
Who could be Man Utd's next manager after Ten Hag? Today they sit 22 points behind table-topping Liverpool, who they face on Sunday. Surely after conceding in injury time against Brentford to draw last weekend, work will have been done on how the team needs to keep their composure to see a game out.
But game management is not something this Manchester United team seem to do under Ten Hag. United led with 99 minutes 17 seconds on the clock at Stamford Bridge, the latest any team has been in that position, and lost.
It goes beyond that as panic sets into this team when they seem in control. Take the Champions League, where they inexplicably finished bottom of the group to go out. They were 2-0 up and cruising away to FC Copenhagen, and then conceded twice in a minute at the end of the half.
They would lead again through Bruno Fernandes, but shipped 2 goals in 4 minutes in the 83rd and 87th to lose 4-3. Chelsea vs Man United highlights. Read the best of the fallout from a bonkers night at Stamford Bridge.
Blues fans praised Enzo Fernandez as proper Chels after he clashed with former teammate Mason Mount. Mount was targeted by an X-rated chant from the home fans. With one holding up a Judas shirt, the entire United team were blasted for falling asleep at a corner before Chelsea's winning goal. Fuming Harry Maguire was booked after the full-time whistle as the Red Devils set a dire new record. Chelsea hero Cole Palmer was awkwardly asked about being a Man United fan. Fan spotted another Blue Star tried to take the crucial injury time penalty off him. Erik ten Hag infuriated United fans with his claim post-match as they asked, "Did you watch the game?" The under-fire manager also blasted TNT Sports host Jules Breach for her ridiculous question. Twice in 4 minutes they conceded in the first half away to Bayern Munich to be 2-0 down before going on to lose 4-3.
While they would go on to beat Liverpool in the FA Cup 4-3, they conceded twice in 2 minutes at the end of the first half to be 2-1 down. Away to Wolves they were 3-1 up and coasting, but conceded twice in 5 minutes right at the end, only for Kobbie Mainoo to rescue them in injury time.
It used to be United who did these things to other teams. They still can use Fergie time to their advantage, as we saw in that Wolves game, with 2 stoppage time goals at home to Brentford and with Ahmed's goal in that FA Cup game against Liverpool. But when that board goes up with that added time, their fans are just as nervous as the opposition now, if not more.
To emphasize what a crazy United team this is, they have been involved in 5 4-3s this season, a 3-3 and a couple of 3-2s, but have still scored fewer Premier League goals than Bournemouth or Fulham and the same number as Luton. Ten Hag said, "For me personally, I have to manage the game and I have to manage the team.
We have qualities. We have great players. We can play to very high standards. You can see against Liverpool and Chelsea. We can compete with them. We can beat the best teams in the Premier League. When you do it in the Premier League, you can do it across Europe."
But we need to learn now how to win games. It was an example against Chelsea. Saturday was an example, how you win big games. It's an example of how to get a big game over line and get 3 points. We have to step up.
We have to make better decisions, individually and as a team. Marcus Rashford was benched for this game but came on in the 66th minute. His commitment was questioned once more by fans with a posting on X, highlighting him ambling around the pitch.
Ten Hag once again had to defend him. He said, "Lately his form is progressing. He has a big motivation because he wants to be successful with us. He wants to win trophies and score goals.
But he wants to win and to contribute, and we have a chance with the FA Cup. He wants to fight for a Champions League spot, and the Euros are coming. So his motivation should be high. Before Brentford he scored 3 goals in 3 games.
Ever the optimist, Ten Hag tried to emphasize the spirit in his team, bizarrely using Thursday's late-night horror show as an example. When it comes to clutching at straws, that was a massive grab. Ten Hag said, We will keep fighting, and I'm sure you see, our team, they have character.
We have seen an example here as well. They are resilient, and I'm sure they will be there on Sunday, to be in the fight against Liverpool. The word, resilient, was not the word on every United fan's lips as they left Stamford Bridge on Thursday night.